Good afternoon, dear students. This is Vishram Singh Meena, Assistant Professor working at Government PG College, Karoli. Through online mode, we are studying English literature. The lecture of the day is meant for the students of English literature, BA Part 2nd in Kota University. The poem which we are to take today is Ode to a Skylark. The poem was written by P.B. Shelley in 1820, and it was published in the same year with the publication of Prometheus Unbound. The poem is an ode, which is a long structured poem addressed to someone. It is written to celebrate some event. The poet is addressing to the skylark. For him, skylark is not a bird, it is a spirit. So he says, "Hail to thee, blithe spirit, bird down above board, that from heaven or near it pourest thy full art, in profuse strains of unpremeditated art." The first stanza of the poem, which includes 5 lines, the poet here welcomes the happy spirit, means the skylark. Hail to thee, blithe spirit. Blithe means happy. Bird thou never bought. He says that you are not a bird which flies in the sky. You are beyond the bird. You are a spirit that from heaven or near it. You fly in the sky, and you are very near heaven, because the skylark is the bird which flies high in the sky, and with its flight it sings a sweet song. That is the special kind of characteristic of this bird, and that's why poet says that you are not a bird, you are a spirit, or as thy full art, because because it sings, it pours the musical strains which come from the innermost part of its heart. And these strains, these melodies are unpremeditated, means it does not practice for such kind of melodies it produces through its song. These are spontaneous. So that kind of a quality we see in this bird. That's why the poet says that you are not a bird, but you are a spirit. Higher still and higher from the earth thou springest, like a cloud of fire, the blue deep thou wingest, and singing still dost, soar and soaring ever singest. Higher still and higher. The bird, namely skylark, flies in the sky, and its flight is very high, and it goes higher and higher with singing. From the earth thou springest. You spring. You spring from the earth towards the heaven. That is the quality of the skylark. Just like a cloud of fire. Just like a cloud of fire which springs out from the out of the earth. So is case with the Skylark. Skylark begins its flight from the earth and goes upward towards the heaven and goes higher and higher. That is the quality. And with its high flight, it sings a sweet song. The more it flies high in the sky, the more beautiful quality its song takes. The blue deep thou wingest, you fly in the blue deep, means the sky, and singing still dost soar and so soaring ever singest. That is the quality of the skylark. When it flies in the sky, it sings a sweet song, and that song is so melodious. The melody is spontaneous. It springs out of the heart of the bird, just like a fountain starts. In the golden lightning of the sunken sun, over which clouds are brightening, thou dost float and turn like an unbodied joy whose race has just begun. The poet says that the bird starts its flight in the morning, and it flies in the golden sky when the sun is setting in the sky in the western sky, in the golden lightning of the sunken sun, over which clouds are brightening, because the clouds which are scattered here and there in the sky, the light of the setting sun falls over them, and that light makes these clouds bright. Thou dost float and run, and you are the bird which looks like the cloud which is floating with the blow of the wind, just like the wind blows, and with the blowing of the wind, the cloud floats in the sky. So is case with the skylark. The skylark is not making any kind of effort to fly in the sky. Thou dost float and run like an unbodied joy. You are unbodied joy, means the joy which has no body, means invisible, or we can say invisible uh, body you have, because you fly uh, so high that you can't be seen by the naked eye. So, and you fly like your race has begun, just because the skylark never gets tired. That is the quality of the skylark. Without being tired, it flies in the sky, and with the flight, it sings a very sweet song that is ear soothing. The pale purple even melts around thy flight, and we can see the pale purple color of the setting sun. So this is the time of evening which is melting around thy flight. Thy means your, flight means fly in the sky. When this skylark flies in the sky, then this is the time of the evening. So we can see the golden light of the setting sun. That golden light is falling down over the bird like a star of heaven in the broad daylight. Thou art unseen, just like the stars. the stars which are shining in the night sky. They are not visible in the daylight. So is case with the skylark. Skylark has gone so high in the sky that it is not visible in the broad daylight. Thou art unseen means thou means you become unseen, invisible. But yet I hear thy thrill, but we can hear your melody of the song with our ears. That is so shrill, so so ear soothing that we can hear, we can listen to the melody of your music of your song. But your body is not visible because you are very uh, small in size, and that's why you are not visible in the sky, because the flight of the skylark is very high. That is the reason due to which we are not able to see the skylark. However, we are not able to see the body of the skylark in the sky, but we can easily hear the sweet music or the sweet melody of the song sung by the skylark. So we can take the delight, take the ecstasy, take the happiness out of the song of the skylark. That is the idea the poet here wants to convey. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.